Yeah. What's up, live? Hello. Yeah, what's up, y'all? I'm on break at work, tired, ready to go, sleepy, everything in one. Oh, you missed me? It feels so good to be missed. I'm coming on live to announce that I'm in the process of opening and starting a nonprofit business. I don't know if you want to call it a business or maybe a. Hold on. Had a message on Facebook. Oh, I wish I would have got off already. Oh, I feel you when you say you're tired. I am exhausted. I'm ready to go back to my room, but I don't get off until 9 o'clock. Anyway, I'm coming on here to announce that I'm in the process of starting. I know it look good if I hold it up here, but my arm is tired. My whole body's tired. I'm exhausted. I'm in the process of starting a non-profit organization slash business. I'm gonna start small. It's going to the name of it, and don't nobody be trying to steal my name. But the name of it is going to be Mental Sisters. I'm so ready to go. But yeah, the name of the business. They're not about the kids that have homeless and you can I'm really trying to show people that just because you didn't go to college doesn't mean you can't start a business. Kids start businesses. Kids start nonprofits. I mean, anything is possible. I'm starting a nonprofit organization that's going to target African Americans who suffer in silence from any type of mental health issue. Now, disclaimer, I am not a psychiatrist or a psychologist or any of that. I have not studied mental illness, but I have dealt with it. I've had family members who've dealt with it and are still dealing with it. I know people who've dealt with it, and really, I would say my focus is really going to be younger adults, with a real serious focus on school aged kids, like all ages, but really middle school through high school. And I would say exactly, you have to grow up from the ground up. Really, I would say the motivation behind wanting to start the nonprofit is, especially for a nonprofit for mental illness, is because mental illness, basically and majority wise, is very, very non talked about, especially in the African American community. And I can only speak from African American, I can only speak about mental health in from a black standpoint because I'm black, obviously. Um, and another reason I would say the reason of the main focus being people who are younger is because a lot of kids they have symptoms. Exactly. And you can't be afraid to voice your opinion, and you can't be afraid to tell people how you feel just because you're afraid of being ridiculed or judged or shunned or anything. And that's what I was saying. Like, a lot of kids deal with symptoms of mental illness. And I'm not saying mental illness to make it seem like, oh, you're crazy or you're sick. No, a lot of people deal with mental illness, and it just is what it is. And it could be any type, any form of mental illness. She changed it. I don't know what you're. Wow. Seeing a lot of people, they are in denial. So I would say my main focus will be younger kids, because you can be feeling some type of way and your parents just don't understand, or your parents think you're crazy, or your parents just don't care, or you could feel like you don't have anybody to talk to. And the main focus, I will say, what I want to get out of this is to let people know who deal with emotions. Their emotions always fluctuate. You know, 1 minute you could be happy about something and then you could be sad for no reason. My main goal is to let people know that your feelings matter. Your feelings are real. Your feelings are legit. There is a reason why you're feeling that way. And I would say the reason of my main focus being school age children is because I dealt with depression all through school, even when I was in elementary school. And of course, in elementary school, I only talk to YouTube as my brother-in-law. He ain't my brother-in-law anymore. Oh. And I'm glad that you feel that you can open up to me, because I've dealt with it. And like I said, that's like the main, I would say that's the really, really, I'm trying to say, like, that's the reason of wanting to start it, because I dealt with depression all through school, like I said, even when I was in elementary school and I didn't have anybody to talk to. I had times where I just felt like I was crazy. I had times where I felt like I didn't understand why I was feeling like that. I had nobody to talk to. It was countless nights where I just cried myself to sleep. I learned how to suffer in silence, and people should not have to suffer in silence. So that is the point of starting a non-profit organization. Right now it's just in the development stage. I'm just in the stage where I'm just trying to I'm just in the stage where I'm just trying to get everything in order and really do all the paperwork and stuff that's required to start a non-profit organization. It's a lot of tax stuff and paperwork and legal crap that you have to go through to start any type of business. Exactly. It is hard to talk to people about that, because like I said, if you look around in the Black community, a lot of people in the news that say for instance, what was the designer's name? Kate Spade. And that's not even in the Black community. It's just in the community in general. It's just in the world in general. You look at Kate Spade. When she committed suicide, what did everybody say? Everybody said, oh, how can somebody... And don't mind my hair. I'm taking my hair out. I want to take my hair out so bad tonight. I'm going to try to. Anyway, when Kate Spade committed suicide, what did everybody say? Oh, how can a person who has so much be so sad and be so low that she would kill herself? People are not recognizing. That's why I really don't have friends. It's because you have to keep everything balled up. Exactly, and you shouldn't have to do that. But it's like not everybody's going to understand it. Not everybody's going to want to understand it. Hey, Julie. But yeah, that's like the main focus. That's the main reason behind wanting to start the nonprofit organization, because I'm like, now I actually have a platform. Our subscriber base is growing. I'm trying to figure out whether they're real subscribers or not, but you know how YouTube is. It's harder on people who actually make content. You missed the fact that I decided that I'm going to start a nonprofit organization called Mental Sistas. And it's going to be mental spelled regular, and it's going to be sisters with a Z. The nonprofit organization is going to target young adults, school-age children, and anybody in between who has either dealt with mental illness theirself, or had a family member, or has a family member that's currently dealing with mental illness. And like I said, I'm not going to school. Okay, I will. I definitely will. I'm just saying, like, I haven't gone to school for this, but I've dealt with it. I deal with it. I have a lot of friends who deal with depression. And people like to make it seem like depression is not real. Like, if you go on my Twitter, like way back, and you go on my old Twitter, I tweet a lot about depression. At one time, actually, I am followed by a couple depression support groups on Twitter. It just gets on my nerves how people can just think that, oh, if you are depressed, you're crazy, or depression is a rich person disease, or depression doesn't exist. Depression is very real. Depression is running rampant, and it's especially with the younger kids. I feel like if you target the younger kids as they get older and they figure out how to cope with it, it'll make their life easier. So along with starting the nonprofit organization, once we actually get up and running, I'm thinking about, I don't really have it all the way, put together. I just have a couple ideas because, like I said, we're still in the idea phase. If y'all see me looking off, I normally do that. But basically, I'm thinking about doing like an online store, having some cheap stuff, cheap in price, maybe like some merch, maybe like a notebook. I know, Julie. But, maybe like sell notebooks. A lot of people who deal with depression, they like to write. I used to write a lot. Maybe I could put together like little pamphlets of like inspirational poetry and stuff that I wrote. Also, I'm probably going to start a blog page. It's pretty much like a support page. If you're ever feeling like you need somebody to talk to, it'll be a group of people on a website where we can just support each other. You can come, you can start a conversation. Oh my God. You have to be careful. But yeah, y'all, just want to just give y'all an update. I'll talk more about it. I may go on live tonight, so make sure y'all turn your post notifications on. Make sure you are subscribed. Well, make sure y'all go subscribe to my second channel. Please go subscribe to my second channel. I'll be posting another video on my second channel tomorrow, and the link is on my page. Is www.youtube.com/KwameEats. Okay, that's a good idea, and I didn't even think of that. I didn't think of a coloring book. That's good for people with anxiety. Hey, Prodigy Squad. I'll just talk about the fact that I'm thinking I'm going to start. I'm going to start a nonprofit organization called Mental Sistas. But yeah, my first order of business is getting the name trademarked so nobody can steal my name. But yeah, like I said, it'll be like an online store in the future, and I'll probably merge the merch, have some merch for the business and have some merch for the YouTube. And like I said, there will be a real blog coming. DM me your ideas, Alyssa. But yeah, there'll be a actual blog website coming to where if you need some advice or you just want to talk to somebody, it'll be a lot of people on there who deal with the same thing. So, it'll just be like a support group. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tune in for that. I'll keep y'all updated as I start to get the ball rolling. I wish I could talk more, but I'm at work. Yeah. And it's about time for me to go back in. I saw my little 30-minute break went by so quick. I'm tired. There'll be new videos. I sure will. There'll be new videos posted tomorrow. So I do a couple shout outs. I actually have to sit down and actually plan out my videos early in the day. There'll be, like I said, there'll be new videos tomorrow, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And another reason I'm doing my business, I don't want to work hard the rest of my life. I don't want to work for somebody the rest of my life. I want to be my own boss. You know what I'm saying? This may be the first of many more businesses to come. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated as, more stuff starts, getting put in the process. I've just been doing a lot of research. And if y'all have any tips or ideas as far as creating a new business, make sure y'all DM me on Instagram. Y'all know the name, Kwame Monroe. But yeah, y'all, I wish I could talk more, but like I said, I'm at my job. Exactly. But yeah, I'll hit y'all up later. And when I get off later on tonight, I get off at 9. It's like 6:30 now. I'll hit you guys up. I really wish I was off. But I'm off tomorrow. So tomorrow, I may film tonight so y'all can have some good videos tomorrow. I'm getting better on editing as far as like editing my thumbnails and whatnot to make the videos look a little bit better. But yeah, I'll hit y'all up later. Stay blessed. Bye.